Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Bring It On. Also, the ringing in this room reminds me a lot of my tinnitus, which is, unfortunate.
Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna rest before we proceed. And then, of course, we'll proceed. Oh, that was, very quiet. I could barely hear her. We need to rest to succeed. We had to take the chance. I guess I should be used to sleeping with both our eyes open. I don't deal with this well. We're alike because of Gorion. I prefer being in the background. Perhaps. Though I remember you not hesitating to step up front when needed. Well, when people are in danger, sure. Winthrop taught me how to get out of trouble, but Gorion always said there are times when it's worth getting into. But right now we're in danger, and I guess we should work on getting out. Let's go. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to spend a second more in this place than I have to. My head still hurts, and I keep seeing things in corners and such. Won't be able to just walk away, you know. The guy that captured us, he knows about you. He said something about potential, something about great power. Donald, say we won't look back. I don't care if he can tap the power or access whatever avatar stuff. We've got to get away from all this death. I have no intention of looking back. Our host has proven his evil intent. Means a lot to hear that. I can't stand all these shadows.
Yep.
Yeah, Imoen's a bit of a downer throughout Baldur's Gate 2. I mean, with good reason.
Yes, if you wish.
But
Yeah.
alright, I should probably be leading the charge here.
It is done.
What do you want?
Nature's servant awaits.
Go for the eyes, Boos. Go for the eyes!
I await.
You point where Minsk goes. Jump on my sword, cannibal.
I am
I
ready.
won't be as gentle. Sword, live by the sword.
Let's get her out of the way, so... Never mind. He's dead. A wand of frost key. A strange key that feels cold to the touch.
Yes.
Anything to inspect in here?
Outward. If you wish.
Nope. There are trapped
Gotcha.
goodies.
Good to go. Right you are. Alright.
Does anyone need splint mail?
What?
Alright, slowly running out of inventory space. We don't need to hold on to all this stuff. It's not worth any money, but I have a hard time putting stuff down once I pick it up.
Yeah.
Ready and willing? No problem at all.
Yes.
I didn't save before that one because I don't really care if we memorize that spell or not.
Creepy. I really want out of here.
As I thought.
Alright, so if I'm not mistaken... The Eyes of Truth. Helm of Improvision, the Eyes of Truth, being a scavenger of a sword. Babette Maelstrom, or Maelstrom? I don't know, there's an extra E in there. I had this helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was as much her keen eyes as anything. I mean, I may as well wear it. It looks cooler than the other helmet, so...
What? Simple. If you wish.
Yeah, we do have this other sword that I want to identify. Oh, a bastard sword +1.
Huh?
We have
What do
no
you
one to use it.
If you wish. Yeah. It is done, as I thought. Yes, simple. What do you want? If you wish. What?
Oh, that just connects up here. Okay. Didn't have to go this way.
It is done. As I thought. Simple.
Not
For
gonna
the
go
eyes!
there.
Death.
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
If we just get out here,
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
time to move.
Yes, if you wish.
Sweet.
What?
I wasn't sure if she's going to be able to identify those. I don't know how much lore she has, so... Only 40.
Huh? What do you want? If you wish.
I suddenly have a sense of imminent danger. Something here is not what it seems. Oh yeah? That tells me there's probably a mimic afoot.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
What do you want? This way then?
Yes, it is done. What? As I thought. Simple. Huh?
Name it. Gotcha. Good to go. Ready and just like old
Yes,
times.
if you.
Well, except for the torture and all.
Oh, there we go, the Helm of Baldur. The fabled Helm of Baldur, legendary founder of Baldur's Gate, has long been rumored to wield powerful protective magic. The exact nature of this magic, however, has not yet been determined. Pretty
What do
good.
you want?
The one thing I don't like about this game and the...
If you
Can I
wish.
pick it up? Baldur's set is that the cloak isn't in the game, and you can't get it to import
What? Yeah.
into Baldur's Gate 2 either, which I think is silly. Again, there's probably ways to do it like mods or something, but
Huh?
standard procedure, you can't get the
It is
cloak of
done.
Baldur in this game, so you're actually missing... Ooh, Wand of Lightning key. You'll always be missing a piece of the set.
Yes.
You also can't get like the
As I thought.
Butter Knife of Baldur and things like that. Air Elemental statue. The statuette depicts the swirling form of an air elemental. Which... shoot. There's a slot for a statue somewhere back here. Where was it at? Oh, is that door? I'll worry about that later, because I think that leads to another portal.
What do you want? If you wish.
Oh, the dryads.
Protect me.
Yes, help us. Free us. Slow down. Who are you, and what is going on here? We are his possessions. His servants. His concubines. Please help us to escape. How can I help you? If you can escape, you must take our acorns to the queen. Tell her of our plight in this creature's lair. Take them to the fairy queen, who lives in the south end of the Windspear Hills. This will be our deliverance from this Irenicus in his dungeon. So, I see we have a name for our captor at last. Irenicus, is it? Tell me, dryads, why this Irenicus would go to such lengths to keep you three here? Why it would. We're supposed to instill emotion, but he is barren inside. I'm not sure what he expects. He can foil his plans for us at least. If you take the acorns to the Fairy Queen, then she can regrow our trees and free us. Well, I'll be happy to help you. Thank you. You must take the acorns and deliver them to the Fairy Queen at the south end of the Windspear Hills, as you've already stated. But he has taken the acorns. He knows of our plans. It amuses him. He has left our acorns with Iliac. Iliac is mean. Okay. I believe that I have the acorns you're talking about. You've done a noble thing for us. Please take these acorns to the Fairy Queen, who lives northeast of the human settlement called Trademeat. We'll help you escape. You must use the portals to travel up to the next level of the complex. This is how Irenicus travels. The portals are triggered by a certain key. He uses her key. He still loves her, you see. He keeps her room just as it was, though well protected. We go there sometimes and look at her things. May the forest always open a path for you.
Huh?
So beautiful. I used to dream of dryads and their beautiful trees.
You are welcome among us, girl. Youthful exuberance is music that we have not heard in such a long time. I used to dream, but he doesn't. Your charms don't work on him anymore, do they? How do you know of this? He has touched you as us, hasn't he? Irenicus searches for something he cannot find. He looks within those that have no more idea than he. Irenicus. A name that is synonymous with death and ugliness. No, death sounds different. He showed me. I spit on his name. I spit on this place. Live as you can where you must, young woman. You will not survive if you give in. We have learned this. I have learned something different. So beautiful you are. I almost can't see you. I just want to go home. O'Donnell, when can we go home?
Yes, yeah.
Well, hopefully soon. I'm trying to get out of here.
It is done. As I thought. Simple. If you wish. Out with it. If you wish. Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, there's actually a glitch that allows you to get to this portal really early on.
As I thought.
Or sorry, this room early on. So through the doorway, an alarm sounds, and then abruptly stops.
What is this place? It's beautiful. Oh, there is simply no way that this space belongs to the same person that owns those horrible glass containers.
It is unlikely that our captor would rent out space. It must be his. No, it can't be. Not the person I know. This bed, that table. I know of them. He would speak of them while he... It's for a lost love, kept in perfect condition. She despises him. This is his monument to her. He spoke of all this, but his voice was cold. No emotion at all, not even remembered. He spoke of these things while he cut, and the spells that wove through my brain. Cold, ugly things. He cannot hurt you now. You're among friends. It still hurts. His sick fingers are still in my head, doing whatever it was he started. I see blood and death behind my eyes. Irenicus. This room. If he could care for anything, he would care for this room. Of the lives of all of us, it makes me sick. I feel so much hate. I'd burn this place, but it is nothing. Even as it means so much, it is nothing. Let's do what we must and get out of this place. It is making me sick.
If you wish.
Come on now. Don't let me suffer in this place. We're both tired.
Alright, tons of traps.
Good to go. Right you are.
Oh, come on, there we go.
All right. No problem at all. You can count on me. This way then.
Portal key, an intricate key, presumably once owned by the lover of your captor. Alright, you drink this. I'm also going to... Well, that's disappointing. Oh, we're under attack! Oh, the chambers of the Master's wife have been entered. All must be destroyed.
What?
If I am
for the
strong
eyes.
here,
Go
so
for
be
the
bold,
eyes.
creature!
Trust it!
Bold creature! And feed
Go
here!
for the eyes!
Alright. Let's continue what we were doing before they interrupted. There we go.
Yes, if you wish. Yeah.
Alright, so bracers of defense, not very good. A pommel of the jewel equalizer. This is a part of the equalizer, a great long sword forged long ago as a tool for balancing the powers of the universe. Also known as the Sword of Neutrality, it did greater damage the further the target's alignment was from true neutral. The equalizer was last rumored to have been wielded by the elven hero Elaine Greenleaf, who was lost during a voyage to the Underdark. Other rumors have, however, proposed that the blade's pommel gem was stolen by an escaped slave who returned to the surface world.
What? Huh?
Alright, well, plenty of traps in here. Okay, let me quick save.
Yes.
There we go. That's weird. Alright,
It is done.
let's go. I'm gonna try and rest in here next to the dryads. Maybe
thought.
they'll keep me safe.
Simple.
Because that room did a number on us. And I'd like to, recuperate.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't check to see if any of my healing spells were off cooldown, but...
If you wish.
Alright.
What? Huh? What do you want? If you wish. Yeah.
You point, I punch.
Oh no, not entangle. Oh, goofball. And she see what she was casting. She hasn't cast that before, so also that spell's pretty loud.
Yes. It is done.
Name it. Good to go? If I have to fight to get out of here, so be it.
Seriously, why is that spell so darn loud?
Yes.
Bold lady, down
I am
south.
ready.
Bold lady, down south. If I have to fight to get out of here, so ready and willing, right?
Where are you going, Moy? Just attack them there.
Bold lady, no problem at all. Not gonna keep it here. My giant strength, your life, she did! My blade down south.
Let's get away from that spell since... Seriously, that is way too loud. helped a little bit. It's still so loud. Yeah, I should have changed the spells that we had memorized because she doesn't need to cast Entangle. I don't like using Entangle for much of anything because I usually have a lot of melee characters in my party. And Entangle doesn't help us. It just slows everything down.
It is about time.
What? How
Oh, is it finally over? Can we continue on our quest?
justice?
Great. Let's go.
Yeah.
There's one of the portals.
Yep. Gotcha. Good to go.
It is done. As I thought.
Alright, we're not going to go through it yet. So I want to go through this door over here.
If you... yes.
Because I think we have the statue to get through that. Through the lock. I think that's the last place to check out.
What? What do you want? If you wish. Yeah. It is done. As I thought.
So I don't recognize this place. It's not ringing any bells.
If you wish. What do you want? If you wish. Go for the eyes! Yes.
Hey, good job, me. Did 30 damage to that guy.
Gotcha good.
You probably need to use magic missile, but that's okay.
Yeah. It is done. As I thought. Simple. If you wish. Yes. Swords, not words. What? Minsk and boost and feel the backhand of yes.
My
For the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Come on,
If
there we
you
go.
wish.
I am bound. What do you... Who are you? Ah, I see. The master is gone and you've managed to get yourselves in trouble. Who are you that you've been bound in this flask? Enslaved would be a more accurate word. I was captured in my home on this plane of air by some wizard. He bound me to this flask that I might guard his things, and something of yours. You have something that belongs to me? I do. A thing of power that still carries a hint of your essence. There's something odd about the signature that you leave on this item. No matter. Can you give it to me? If I had the power to give you your weapon, I would, but the force that binds me is strong. As long as I am trapped within this flask, I am within the mage's power. If you can secure the means of my release, I will give you your weapon. That sounds like a fair trade. How do I secure the means of your release? This flask that I am bound to is a creation of magic. It is unbreakable as long as it remains apart from its twin, the real flask. You must find the original flask and bring it back to me. Once it is within my grasp, I can break the enchantment and be freed. And where can I find this flask? He will keep the flask close to himself. The master would not risk it falling into other hands. Perhaps he keeps it in his chamber, or with his dryad concubines. Perhaps the golems have it. I cannot pinpoint its location from another plane. You shall have to search for it. Return to me when you have found it, and we shall exchange my freedom for your weapon.
Yes, what do you want? If you wish.
I don't... Did I go past it?
What?
Let me try talking to him one more time. Make sure I didn't pick it up
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
If it's in my inventory somewhere.
Huh?
Alright, well, let's go back and
It is
see if we
done.
can't find that real quick.
As I thought. If you wish.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Out with if you wish. Yes. What?
Just gonna scan around, make sure there's nothing else that I've missed so far. What if that golem returns back to this this room after he opens the door for you?
Yeah.
Oh, you return human. Is there something else that you require of us? I searched for a flask in order to free a genie. Have you seen such a thing? You're very noble to risk your own safety to free the genie. We have the flask, and shall give it to you.
Huh?
There we go. That was easy.
It is
Alright,
done.
let's go give it to the
Yes.
genie.
What?
A long, slow trek back. Also, I'm gonna have to turn off their AI. Because I'm tired of them casting spells without my permission,
Huh?
like the Entangle and stuff. The last game wasn't so bad about it, mostly because I didn't have any spells like that equipped. I just haven't changed what spells they've had.
As I thought. Simple. If you wish. Yes. What? Huh?
sense that you have the flask. Let us make the exchange. At last, I am free. Here's your item, fleshling. You're an honorable person, and I feel that I must warn you. Keep away from the master. He will torture you for escaping, and kill you for freeing his genie slave. Escape from his lair quickly if you value your life. Farewell. Sword of Chaos +2. I believe that's a longsword, right? No, two-handed sword. Perfect. Oh, Sarevok's Sword of Chaos. The blade of Sarevok, brother of Donal, used in the battle they fought in faraway Baldur's Gate. Donal prevailed, destroying Sarevok's plans and rescuing the Sword Coast from the brink of war. The sword itself defies identification, likely forged specifically for Sarevok to best focus the infernal energy he hoped to control. Much of its power died with him, but is still far superior. Well, I think he would benefit more from it for right now, because I make a better tank. But no, I'm going to use it. It doesn't have proficiency in it, but it is does give him more damage.
Yes. Out with it, if you wish. Yeah. What? Huh?
I can still tank pretty well. I mean, I have a lot of hit points. And honestly, the further you get into the Baldur's Gate series, the less armor class actually matters.
Yes. It is done.
But that might not be until Throne of Bhaal. Like halfway through Shadows of Amn or
As I simple.
in Throne of Bhaal is when armor class really doesn't matter. Because at a certain point, you won't be able to get enough armor class to avoid taking damage.
What?
No matter what you do. Alright, so I'm going to set up. We're going to call it once I get over here to the portal. And then in the next episode, we will go through the portal and go to the next level of this dungeon. And hopefully make our escape.
If you wish. What do you want?
Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, that's what we'll do. We'll go to the next level through the portal and, yeah, continue making our way out of this place. Anyway, thanks for watching.
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
Well, thank you, Emily. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.